What about the Titans? Because our
AJ
Titans are always
AJ Brown.
You see, our Titans, bro. Does this surprise you though? No, we're talking about about our Titans. Does it surprise you?
No, it don't surprise me.
Who have they ever kept?
I don't know.
Who? Has there been one other than Frank Wycheck in the Tennessee? Oh, Cat Stevens, bro. There's like two. They both play tight end. That's crazy because I played with Cat. I've never seen a Titan start his career with a Titan and end as a Titan. Is there somebody can throw me one out there? I know we got a few Titan producers around here. You may be able to help us out with that. I don't know. I maybe stun him with that. But Frank Wycheck, Cat Stevens. You play with Cat too.
Yeah, I play with Cat. I don't know, man. It's like
they let AJ up for what's the dude's name?
Yeah, they let AJ go
for Traylon.
What's his name?
Traylon Burks.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm butchering
Well, it was
your
before
name,
then. I think it was before the draft, so they end up getting him.
Wasn't it during draft? I feel like they traded him during the draft. Oh, the day before. Okay, cool. So they traded the man the day before the draft.
Well, because my thing is, I seen AJ come out and say something, and it was very, very interesting.
What'd he say?
AJ said, it's so crazy that I had to get traded to get what I deserve, and all the other receivers got what they deserve, and they stayed with their team.
Well, oh yeah,
DK Metcalf, Cooper Kupp.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. There's Mike Williams.
It's another guy.
Keenan Allen that never left.
Debo Samuels.
Debo never left.
Yeah, you know Debo was going through the thing where he wasn't showing up, but they finally gave him what he deserved or whatever like that. So you got to think when you talk about Tennessee Titans, right?
Yeah.
And you know their offense, everybody know is Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
But when you talk about the passing game, everybody knows Derrick Henry is not catching the ball out of the backfield. He's not in the passing game.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't say that to throw shade, but I say that to be like, we know that Tennessee is probably one of the only offenses that's still playing old school football.
Yeah,
and that's when your running back gonna get it 25, 30 rushes, not touches.
But
we know Derrick Henry gonna touch the ball 25, 30 times.
We do know
and that's what I mean when I say he's not helping you in the passing game, because that's what he's gonna do.
Right.
So when you talk about Tennessee Titans and you mention passing game, it's AJ Brown. I literally went to the game and seen how valuable AJ was, because we had a guy by the name of Julio Jones who we thought was going to come in and go crazy. But guess what? AJ Brown is so good and so young.
Yeah.
Tannehill's step back and who he looked for.
He was looking for 11.
So how do you get rid of him?
I don't know.
How do you let him leave? How don't you pay him what he deserves?
Simple. Well, I just told you before we even talked about this, John. It's the Titans. When have the Titans ever really dug in the bag or even paid a player even more than what they deserve sometimes? When have they ever done that? Probably never. I mean, I do remember a player that was finessing some shit and kicking their ass for the first couple years. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Hey, so listen, you were about the only player I remember that they were making giving hush money. Bro, you were holding out every year. You held out after your rookie year, your second year. After you went for 2K, they either had to pay you. They try to give you a little hush money, but then the third year, I remember you reorganized your whole contract. You can't lose me. I remember this. I was there with you.
But I still.
But what I'm saying is, though, other than you, bro, they let Eddie George go play for the Cowboys. That's what I'm telling you. I love the Titans, and I'm a Titan. I'm a diehard Titan. I'll be a Titan to the end of me. But when I'm thinking about what have the Titans done for the organization to keep somebody there where there's a face, there's really no face of the Titans. You got maybe, okay, I'm sorry, Bruce Matthews, there's another one, but he played Oilers first and then he crossed over. You got Mike Munchak, there's some linemen, but we don't have not a face. Even they let, number 9, God bless the dead, they let Steve McNair go to the Ravens. One of our rivals. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when we think about Titan football, you have Derrick Henry. They love Derrick Henry. You said A.J. Brown. The fact that they're willing to do part with A.J. Brown for Burks. And Burks, I want you to know there's no shade at you. I'm not taking no shots, but when we talk about NFL football, we know A.J. Brown. We know what he just did.